that black people had slaves at some point.
They sold them. They had them.
There were tribes in Africa that enslaved other tribes after they fucking dominated them through war.
Like, you know that.
So that shit just always fucking happened.
Yeah. You know that Woman King movie?
Yeah.
Yo,
that shit.
That was the dumbest shit in the world.
That shit.
I didn't watch it.
I heard,
but I know it flopped like fucking crazy.
Yeah, because I heard that like that Woman King or whatever they committed atrocities.
They did. They sold slaves. They fucking.
They committed atrocities.
They picked the wrong parts of African culture.
Yes. They like they were women, sure, but they committed atrocities. They committed They did slavery.
Yep.
So
where's that Mansa Musa movie? Where's the fucking what's his name? South Africa. Nelson Mandela movie. Why are they doing fucking slavery?
Remake Shaka Zulu, bro.
Where's Shaka Zulu
at, bro?
Why you gotta make Cleopatra something she's not? Did you already start?
Yeah, I already did.
Okay.
Welcome.
Hi. Hello.
To the Top Blokes. We're going straight into it.
Hello. Yeah, but I
only you knew the conversations we were having before this.
So
beyond they were
watch us on Rumble.
Beyond
follow us on Rumble, please.
Beyond what we can get away with.
Here on YouTube.
Yeah, but I don't get why they gotta. They're so good at losing money.
Dude, they it's starting to bite them in the ass now. Like, Disney has lost so much fucking money. Dude, if you want to make some fucking money, if you got billions, if you got billions to spare, millions, thousands,
trillions,
bet against Disney. Bet that they will lose another fucking $100 billion by next year.
Yep. Easy. That's an
easiest fucking money you'll make. Fucking short them on the stock exchange because they've run Star Wars into the ground. I'm not even a Star Wars fan, but I'm just seeing from the back. They even fucked up the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
they fucked up the Mandalorian that they got right the first, and you could argue second season, third season was a complete fucking mess.
Right? I know. Wait, I didn't see the entire.
I didn't see it either.
What did they say that was fucked up about it?
So it's just like the inconsistencies,
they took Din, like the main character, and the third season is about Bo-Katan. She took the Darksaber. She's basically the main character now.
Wait, who's Bo-Katan again? I don't know. Okay, all right.
Female Mandalorian.
Okay.
Basically, it's about her now.
It's about her now.
Yeah, he's a side character in his own show.
Okay.
Yeah, that's dumb because I'm only 2 episodes in the third season. I thought it was just going to be as good as the others. I didn't know. But whatever.
But here's the thing too. Disney has a hard time like sticking with their characters as being main characters. Even the Marvels, that's supposed to be Captain Marvel and then Miss Marvel and then whatever the fuck, right?
That little
Captain Marvel, who's supposed to be the main character in her own goddamn movie, is not.
Well, no, they did that because they didn't trust her after a movie flopped. It was supposed to be Captain Marvel too, but they changed it.
Well, you see, yeah,
because
that way they can make
it makes sense. She's just unlikable.
No,
that way they can make the little pathetic.
Yeah, like
tiny Marvel girl.
Yeah,
in that dumb show.
Hell, you could even throw in the clip of where Don Cheadle is like, where she's like kind of doing this, like, "Am I right, guys? Am I right?" And then Don Cheadle's like, "Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me." I'm like, yo.
She's got the acting capacity of a plank of wood.
Oh man,
plank of wood with makeup on. She's built like one.
Dude, I saw that clip and it was like, dude, I bet he was trying so hard to like not fucking like show it, but it just came out like a fucking oh man, it was crazy.
Like Star Wars, they since May 4th was yesterday, they announced some stuff.
Of course they did.
The Acolyte is supposed to be like a movie set a couple thousand years before the main series, and it's about some black chick.
Yeah.
And then she came out and everybody, she's like, well, Star Wars is very patriarchal.
Oh yeah, I saw a clip of that. Dude.
I was like, bro, Leia,
is it now?
Padme, Ahsoka,
patriarchal.
Like, dude, I'm like, what are you talking
about? I'm like, okay, whatever. It's whatever. You want to fight patriarchy through fictional characters instead of reality.
Yep. For no reason, and
instead of reality, that's where that shit matters.
Another movie about is going to be Rey Skywalker or Rey Palpatine in 45 years after the end of the last movie. She's like rebuilding.
45? Is it 45?
Yeah, it's like 40
years
years
aged
after
the fucking day.
No, it's the next movie. It's going to be like 40 years after. They're going to put makeup on and shit, whatever. And then she's going to be rebuilding the Jedi Order or some shit like that. No one's going to fucking watch it.
I heard about that.
Everything's going to flop.
Yeah, so basically Disney is off making
Peter Pan and Wendy.
Yeah, endless fucking live action remakes of animated movies because they're just, creatively bankrupt. There's that.
Peter Pan and Wendy.
So they want to take what they banked off of before and was really popular, and then like meld in a new political to it to like rejuvenate their shit.
Mm-hmm. They want to race flip it, gender flip it, and it's weird because their audience they're catering to now is like
they were
a subsection
before,
of like right,
exactly.
and they're like a subsection of like the Twitter population, which is not enough people to go and watch your fucking movies. Yeah. It's gonna flop.
It's a loud minority.
And so these people who are in charge, fucking the only name I can think of who I know right now is Kathleen Kennedy.
Dumbass.
She's gonna be running that shit into the fucking ground, right?
Dumbass.
And like, I don't necessarily care about all of these people and Disney and all this shit anymore. It just surprises me how they're just so committed
to losing money.
to a certain
they're sticking their guns on the political shit, losing money for
and losing money. I thought that was the whole point of companies, of corporations, to make money. Where are you guys making money elsewhere? Like other than your fucking movies, right? Like I don't understand.
I mean, yeah, merchandise.
They got merchandise, but overall they're losing fucking money.
Oh yeah, because they spend a shit ton of money on the movies.
It's like I do not understand.
You guys want to brush a breath of fresh air for Disney? Watch Guardians 3.
Oh,
it's fantastic.
Is it?
I heard it was like just
it's better.
It does its own thing.
It's better than the other two.
I mean,
I heard it's
just doing the same
movie
thing,
with the
right?
entertainment. Yeah, but like, is there bullshit?
Absolutely not. Not a single line.
I mean,
it's so much better than everything that's come out, and it's somehow better than the other two movies.
I mean, of course, the person who is in charge sees the pattern, right? I'm assuming. But he doesn't want to, like, he's just going to do his own thing with his own fucking
The movie was decided before all this
even
shit.
now, like, where we're at now, I'm surprised they didn't add a checklist in where it's like, you have to say this.
I think it's certain directors and certain producers have, like...
Also, Chris Pratt's in it. Think about it.
Yes.
I really don't think he's about that shit.
He's
not about it. Like, Minority List.
Yeah,
I've been seeing he's disliked.
Yes.
He's slowly being disliked, and I was like, why? Well, if
because
you go,
he's Christian and all that.
And he's about that. Like, if you go look at his social media, he's like, I love my wife. I have a wholesome life. I love God.
Bastard.
I love God. I'm wholeheartedly Christian. All this shit. All his shit is fire. If you haven't seen Terminal List, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. That is a nice, tight,
it's fire, man.
Sick ass military, fucking amazing show.
Oh yeah, but Guardians 3 is. I think it's because it was decided before, and he said this is the last movie, and I'm gonna dip and do DC. So that's why I have some hope for DC.
Dipping? Oh, James Gunn.
Oh, that's why I have some hope for DC because that movie is fantastic, and if he just keeps that up, doesn't add any political checklist bullshit, should be decent.
But I wouldn't count too much on DC since they're using fucking the new Flash movie to just retcon everything they fucking did.
To the point where like now they're gonna bring in probably Michael B. Jordan
as Superman,
as Val Zod as Black Superman, right? I'm like, all right, whatever. Right.
I don't even know anymore.
Whatever, bro. I mean, he's an established character, so I can accept
Kal-El.
I can accept.
Imagine him coming up to you saying
he's
shit
black
like
as
that.
fuck, coming up to you and telling me that his name is Kal-El.
What up, guys?
No,
is Kal-El down?
No fucking way.
He like punches the enemy. They go flying through skyscrapers. He's like, it's Kal-El.
Yeah,
Superman.
It's Kal-El, nigga.
Oh my God,
bro, dude, if Kal-El's black, bro, you better make Lana or what's the fucking name? Lana?
Who?
His girl?
No.
Lois.
Lois.
Yeah. I almost said Lori. I was like, Lori? Who the fuck is Lori?
Lois Lane better be Asian, bro.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, sorry. I guess that's why I thought she was Asian at first. It was because of Smallville. Lois was Asian in that
No,
show.
Lana was Asian in Smallville.
Lana? Who's Lana then?
Lana is like his first crush in Smallville.
Oh.
And then Lois is still a white woman. In Smallville that he meets way later.
Oh.
He don't meet Lois till way later.
I was watching Smallville for so long and only saw Lana. There was no Lois.
The
what
first half
season?
of the show was like him and Lana.
Okay, that's what I thought. I never seen the second half.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Damn.
What up, Brody's Kal-El? What the fuck are you talking about?
Dude,
be fucking with me.
my nigga,
Nope.
It's Kal-El.
my name is Val.
And I'm like, dude, you're Superman. Like, he doesn't call himself Kal-El ever. Like, yeah, that's his name. B. Jordan, you do whatever you want.
Hey,
bro.
man. Hey, bro.
I don't get.
You
why.
were sick in Creed, so.
Hey, listen.
Second Creed,
listen.
bro.
Now that you've lost Lori Harvey, it's time to improve your acting skills. I do not want to see the acting that I saw in fucking
Fantastic Four.
no,
That was
Creed.
fuck the
not
Rainbow
Creed's
movie.
fine.
No, not the Rainbow movie. The Without Remorse.
The Rainbow. Movie.
Not that.
What the hell is that?
Tom Clancy's Without Remorse on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We don't want that.
Never seen it.
You don't have.
I could see the twist a quarter of the way through the movie.
Yeah, dude.
I was
It's
like, wow.
It's like every Tom Clancy thing ever. I'm like, dude.
It's really the U.S. government that's fucked up.
Yeah, yeah.
Wink, wink, wink,
Yeah,
wink.
like they
Wink,
haven't
wink,
done
wink.
two. They haven't done 2 seasons. Like we haven't. Okay, look, listen. We've seen 24, right?
Yeah.
And 24 was the OG. All right.
Bow.
24 was the OG. When I see the same
Screen
story,
up, put the
yeah.
timer in the middle.
When I see the same story done like 16 times, now slapped with Tom Clancy's name on it,
And B. Jordan's the poster.
and
boy.
P. Jordan's the poster.
Tom
Like,
Clancy,
dude,
America is
it
bad.
just screams milk toast. All right, come on, bro.
Toast.
Milk toast.
It's not. There's no toast at the end of that word.
It's like you toasted your bread. And
Milk
you just
toast.
dipped it all in milk, and then it's just soggy, right?
I like soggy toast.
It's like you had a
a dish.
it's like you had a plan, but then you just ruined it with some milk, and now it's just bland. No plan here.
Next movie, Tom Clancy, America's Bad.
Okay.
No shit.
And it's weird. And it's weird too
With
because
remorse.
they can do that shit, but then that
Oh.
realization does not translate into real life for
No,
some
no. You
odd
remember
reason.
the end of that movie where they try to add like a little hype thing? It's like, think about starting a team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about calling it Rainbow.
Think about calling a rainbow. Oh, so it was your idea, huh? Okay. Even though the lore says completely other fucking wise.
Wait, Rainbow, like Rainbow Six?
Like Rainbow
Yes,
Six.
yes, dude. I was like, this is not gonna happen. Just fucking stop
They
right
tried.
here.
They
Whatever,
tried.
whatever. But so who's B. Jordan? What character in Rainbow Six is he? What like character?
Like get the fuck out of here, bro. They tried,
He's
man.
gonna be the whitest
they
guy.
fucking
He's gonna be
tried.
the whitest character they're
He's
gonna
gonna
cast
be
in
Sledge.
He's gonna be Sledge.
Oh.
With the kilt and everything.
Yeah.
Like, they go, what? Are you
No,
sure?
he's gonna be that Russian fuck. What's Tachanka?
Tachanka. Yeah, you don't see
motherfucker.
any part of him,
Michael
so
B.
you don't
Jordan
know if he's
smoke.
black or white.
Okay, so he's smoke. 'Cause we don't see him.
There's
so
smoke. Yeah.
At
Facts.
least unless we do, I don't know. I don't think we know.
There's a
smoke.
skin in that. Yeah, there's a skin that shows his face, but
Oh,
not his face, but his skin.
and it's
He always keeps the mask on.
is he,
He's like
Right.
Noir.
I think he's white.
He's like,
Oh,
so
okay.
what? Is he like Noir?
Well, we can always race
Yeah,
swap
okay.
these days.
Yes,
so,
this is true.
so Michael B. Jordan is smoke.
This is true. There
Let's
we
just-
go.
let's
There
just-
we go.
in the
Black as smoke.
Brad Pitt, Tachanka.
He is. Michael B. Jordan, black as smoke.
stop.
That is so funny. I just don't get the point of the race swapping, and the
really stupid.
the argument is, well, it's not important to the character what race they are. Well, whatever.
It is.
Whatever.
It is.
That's what we grew up with, and that's what we're used to. Why you gotta change it?
But like it
Sure, it doesn't always matter, but then there's times you do it where it's like, this is an obvious point you're trying to make.
yes.
And because of that,
Yes.
it's annoying.
Yes, and it's in a way, to them, officially race does matter, which is why they're doing it.
Yeah.
White race doesn't.
Otherwise, they wouldn't.
Otherwise, they wouldn't.
White
And it's
race
like,
doesn't matter.
but
It's the only one gets fucked with.
but like the race in itself is not. It doesn't matter to the point like to the idea that they're thinking.
Well-
It's like race matters because it is tied to the character, how he starts and like how he goes through his fucking journey, right?
Well, if you've
If you
noticed, they
just
only
race
do it.
swap it, it's just
They
like
only do it
that's
to
not the
white
same
characters,
character.
though. They only do it to white characters.
Yeah.
Hey, have you guys noticed red-haired characters? Oh, have I told
They
you
all
about
turn.
this?
They all turn
Yeah.
African American.
They're all black.
Yeah.
There's like 25 plus characters. They're all just black now.
Really?
Yeah. Like
Batwoman,
Batwoman.
Ariel.
Ariel,
That's two I know off the top of my head.
the Kid Flash.
He was red haired and he turned black.
Yep, he's black.
Huh.
Dude, I can look up the list.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
I thought-
a gigantic list of.
Well,
there
I thought
really
there was just another black Flash. where like his color scheme was different. Instead of yellow and red, it was like silver and red.
No, I'm sure there is, but they took the kid that's yellow and red and made him black.
Oh, in the TV show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They just mess with shit that doesn't need to be messed with. And especially with this whole Cleopatra thing, it's a documentary. It's not
Yeah. It's a documentary. It's not fictional shit. That's
and then you race swap it in that.
You see now you can understand why people say like certain shit is a slippery slope. And then people be like, oh yeah, you say it's a slippery slope, but it doesn't mean it's gonna happen every time. No,
dude, no,
slippery slope is a guaranteed. Mm-hmm. It is a guaranteed. It always does this. Like now you've given them an inch with the fictional characters. Mm-hmm. Now we have fucking Cleopatra being black in the documentary.
Brad Pitt as Martin Luther King Jr. Baby, let's get it,
dude.
Like, that would not fly.
That would piss everybody.
We're almost there, and this
would not fly.
This...
Or Mahatma Gandhi, or Denzel Washington as Mahatma Gandhi. I'm like,
you're like what? For some reason, he has a gun pointed at him. He's
surprise.
Yeah,
surprise.
He just does this. Gives it to him. It's like, all right, now you can put me in jail now. Like
what?
Like what the fuck, bro?
But like if they mess with every other race.
Mahatma Gandhi, they turn into a fucking action movie.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Dude, that Bollywood and Hollywood like
yeah. I bet they'd love to do that shit.
Dude, that'd be fire.
Like, that's stupid.
Hey, that'd be fire, bro. Stupid. Make that shit happen, bro. Denzel Washington as Mahatma Gandhi. Call it Mahatma Gandhi.
Like the poster of the movie's like some serious shit. He's like dressed up like a monk with his like circular monocles, but he's like walking sideways with a fucking Beretta.
Dude.
Like what the fuck? And then the movie's just called Gundy.
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 Dude, that'd be highest rated on Netflix for sure, bro. Fuck. Highest fucking rated on Netflix.
But you see our point.
But yeah.
You see our point. Like that's fucking stupid.
And it stretches into a larger like overall issue where they're changing history.
Yeah.
That's where
they take down statues. They make documentaries with other races. A lot
of people start saying that all this shit is not connected. If you actually think about it, the slippery slope connects all of these because of changing fictional characters and then changing slightly fictional characters and then changing fictional renditions of historical figures or historical myths like Achilles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To actually changing historical figures. The slippery slope is just unbeatable.
Yeah.
It happens every time. Yeah. So when a motherfucker tells me that, oh, CBDC ain't gonna fuck your life up,
your life,
slippery slopes, bro.
I see some
slipping. Slippery slopes, bro.
Yeah, it's if you're gonna erase history, we're gonna repeat it because we're gonna forget about it. And you're changing it so people that are growing up now, they're going to see the Cleopatra documentary, but oh, she was black. Cleopatra's black. My ancestor was black. When you check their ancestry, they're from fucking Mali. Completely on the other side of Africa. It's like, bro, what? And there's Arabs in Egypt. Like, yeah, fuck me, I guess. The fuck?
I feel like Egypt was like the first. It was one of the like
it's very like
early
very
multiracial, multiracial,
like
because they were taken over by the.
Originally, it's just like most likely brown people and black people, right? And then the Greeks started coming in after like obviously them wanting their land rich in resources, and then fucking travel.
You got the Romans.
Other countries could sail. They wanted to come to Egypt, do all this kind of shit. Romans came in, like the whole history of like Egypt, and then
the Arabs.
The Roman Empire took them over. The Abbasid Empire, Muslim Empire took them over, and then the Ottomans took them over, and then the English took them over. It's like, huh?
Egypt is just
getting passed around. Is that girl?
It's not just a rich trade. It's not just a rich place to trade. It's just you literally trade the whole fucking place.
That river Nile's deep, bro.
Egypt got that stanky.
That Nile's deep, bro.
That shit loose.
Hey, that shit loose. Stupid, bro.
This water is not flowing like it once did. Things have changed.
Damn.
That shit brown.
I'm just crunched over by the water. I'm just like,
yeah.
This water does not flow like it once did. It's
Camera pans over. There's a fucking dead animal. And
dirtier.
he's just fucking tasting the water.
Soiled.
So,
This water has been soiled.
God damn, bro. But yeah, to your point, where you were saying like if they can change history, then you will destined to repeat it. It seems like from their point of view, they don't want to repeat history.
They want to change it.
They want to change history so that the future
Sees it as something that it's inaccurate.
no, but like if you change the past, you can control the future.
Yeah.
In a sense, right? Yeah. You'll be able to easily direct.
Yeah, but look,
Where it
but
goes.
think about what I said. I said people aren't going to see the past for what it actually was, right? So people these days, like, they don't care to go not validate, but like check something out.
Right, yeah.
And so, like, if they quickly just watch something that tells them what history was, and you insert all this race swapping there, they're now going to walk around thinking Caesar was black.
Will Smith is Adolf Hitler.
Right? And they're not gonna know any better. They're not gonna have the time, or if you're like of that like thinking, intuitive, pattern recognizing mind, and you're just like everybody, you're just gonna go, okay. And in your head, you're gonna live out the rest of your life thinking Caesar was black, and he fucking wasn't.
Yep.
Because you just watched a documentary and they shoved an image into your head of what Caesar was, completely inaccurate. Now you just go about your entire life.
And that's a side effect of like how
Like, people ain't gonna
how
go, like,
information is kind of like given.
Fact check
Yeah,
that. They're
like
not gonna go fact check that. They're just
and-
gonna believe what they've been told.
and
the
because
show,
like
you know?
information is sort of like given to us like fast food in this
Yeah.
in a sort of sense.
Yeah.
It just becomes like dumbed down, and everyone's like conditioned to be this kind of person where they kind of just like just take information like just like that without any sense of like is this true? Why is this like this? And then compare and contrast with other situations. It's just that now that's becoming the reality.
Yeah.
Like it is gonna be like 2, 3, 4 generations at most, right? We will have like a population that will not ask questions at all.
Yeah.
It will be a complete slave race. It will be nuts, man. Nuts. If we do not change our trajectory, which would be hard.
Yeah, very.
4 generations from now,
I don't know if we can course correct in a peaceful manner.
No.
It's going to be, come on. It's going to be a society that rises and falls.
yes,
And
yes.
then the individuals that need to come up during the fall
Mhm.
that are going to survive are going to be strong and then create strength.
Yes.
And then lead a time of strength before it just becomes weakness and
Yes.
falls
yes.
again. You know
It's
what I mean?
the cycle, right? Yeah.
And then so that's just the way of things. There's never been history of a society that just course corrected itself en masse and went, yo, we're fucking up. And they all changed their ideology and the way they saw things and
Yes.
their very way they think. Like, that's just probably not gonna happen.
Nicolas Cage is Miyamoto Musashi.
Bro.
I could come up with so
Dude,
many.
dude,
Denzel Washington
I
is
feel like that would have been a
Mahatma
thing in 2005. That definitely would have been a thing
That
in
would've been
2005, bro.
Chris Rock and
Nicolas
so-
Cage
and
is
so-
Miyamoto
and so in
Musashi, bro. What
and
the
so in
fuck?
2050, we're actually gonna have these little kids running around thinking Mahatma Gandhi was black and not brown.
Oh
Like,
God,
What?
Chris
Oh,
Rock
man.
is Napoleon Bonaparte.
Dude.
He was
Oui,
short and white and French.
oui, oui.
Like how do you nuke that from history when we have paintings, right? Like,
There's
somehow
this little dude here like this.
this
in a
is
fucking,
this is
like,
Napoleon
super-
Bonaparte as a white man.
It's just Chris Rock, right?
He was actually black, and then they showed the Chris Rock one.
And Chris Rock is
as
like
the
tall.
actual.
Is he not?
Yeah,
He's like
taller than Napoleon.
Mhm.
He's like
Napoleon was like 5'7".
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like people. He's like famous for
People
being
like
short.
midget. I'm like,
But I'm
bro,
like, he wasn't all that short, but he was short.
that is so funny. They just fuck with shit. This shouldn't be fucked
That
with.
shit is crazy, bro.
Oh my God. Britney Spears is Joseph Stalin. Transsexual edition.
Transsexual. Joseph.
Dude, you know how you were saying if you want to make money, bet on Disney losing money?
Right, yes.
How are you still alive?
Britney Spears.
If you want to make money, bet on transsexual athletes.
Oh,
That's how you make
wait,
money.
on them.
Because that men's gonna go in that woman's
Oh,
division
yeah,
and wreck
and-
them, tear them in half.
Easy. If she loses, the fight is fixed, bro. If she loses, the fight is fixed, bro. Or
I
I
got
mean,
money
if
on-
she loses, the fight is fixed. Sorry.
God, that's funny.
We live in a dangerous place. We hear this
People just
all
getting
the time.
murdered by
People get
behind
murdered in
us,
the
bro.
back, we just
Hey,
chill.
hey, please leave a like for the guy in the back, man. Please, please.
May he rest in peace.
But yeah, they just mess with history, man. And me being a history nut, it's just it's painful.
Yeah.
Shit's painful. Take down statues, you burn paintings, you fucking miscast people. What is the point of gender swapping? What are we trying to get at here?
We're trying to change the image of reality in people's minds so we can shape a new reality.
Well said. Well said. You took it right out of my fucking brain, right? You just
Let
put
me-
your
let
hand
me
in my
just-
hand and just.
Let me just
Yeah.
let me just make it simple for you.
It's simple. Yes. Yeah. It's 100% that.
That's what's going on.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Make them confused, confuddled, to where they be like, huh, and then you just get you're like, this is the direction. Come here.
I wouldn't be surprised because you guys are brown. We'll go after you next.
Just get a little. Will Smith is Mahatma.
Just extra tan. Or tan.
Get a little like Mahatma Gandhi, like like when he was young. Do a movie when he was young, make it edgy. Before he became peace, he was a violence. Yeah, and it's Michael B. Jordan as young Magundy.
Young Magundy.
Young,
Yeah.
young Magundy.
Young Magundy.
Dude, it's funny too because like they could have done like this whole race thing in a not so abrasive way, to where they would actually like create good stories. Remember the idea we had for Iron Man for like Iron Man as a brown guy,
Sick.
dude, and I was playing
That is sick.
that one song that was in Terminal List
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
head
yeah,
as
yeah,
the
yeah,
intro.
yeah, yeah.
Dude, it would be
Dude,
so
dude.
sick.
Listen,
bro.
listen. If
Oh my
some
God.
superhero movies had balls,
Yes.
Yes. Like if they were to go full creative and make a new like version of a hero, like you need to change maybe the tone too. So do like a violent like rogue ass Iron Man. That would be fucking sick. Just like keep the energy and ethos of Logan, but make an
Yes.
Iron Man with
Yes.
it. Imagine
Yes,
how
bro. Oh.
fucking sick that would
Oh.
Also, you could do that with any character.
You could do that with any character. Any
Exactly.
character.
Like Hawkeye, he has a Ronin personality.
Exactly.
Do the Ronin personality of like make it edgy.
be. Like Logan was one of the best fucking like Marvel hero movies to come out. Why? Because that was an R-rated fucking movie.
Yep.
And it like, it's. I think you know what, I'm seeing a pattern here where it's really hard to fuck up a parent and kid story. The Last of Us, Logan,
Kratos.
God of War. Like it like teaching a kid the lesson that you're trying to teach, putting a main sort of narrative into it. And the parent teaches the kid through his mistakes. Like you can't fail with
We're
that.
talking about the Last of Us game, right? Not the show.
That's not about the no, fuck the show. Fuck the show.
Wait.
The Last of Us game, God of War, Logan, like when this like flawed adult uses their mistakes to teach their kid and make the kid better, like that story is always like so good.
Why you say fuck the show? I thought the show was going to be like a one-to-one, like,
Nope.
Come on, bro.
Nope.
they of course they put some shit into it. Of course they did that. But like, what is it? What I meant to say was
Technical difficulties.
Jesus Christ! You trying to fucking shoot us down before we get off the hangar,
hey,
man?
bro.
Jesus
Listen, they gotta know what we
Christ.
think. Subscribe
Now.
Yeah, they
Jab that like button.
No, they changed Ellie. They made her this independent fucking child. She could do whatever she wants.
Ellie was
Better than
so
Joel.
like, well, no,
She was always
no,
that
she was
kind
always
of like-
sort of like a rebel, kind of
They
like
turned her,
bitchy
They
kid.
turned her up to 10.
I would, yeah, maybe a little more than the games, but I think Ellie visually was not done well. but
Fine.
character wise, it was okay. Joel,
What the fuck, bro? What the
Pedro
fuck? You
Pascal.
have
Pedro
like 6 men to choose from, and you choose Pedro Pascal.
Dude, listen to me.
He's a great actor. Please.
When
But
they
what
said
the
they're
fuck?
making The Last of Us show, I knew in my head exactly it would be the perfect Joel. It would be fucking none other than Hugh Jackman?
Hefner.
Jackman? Hugh Jackman?
Not Hugh Wolverine.
No.
Yeah,
That's Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
Hugh Grant's a whole nother dude. Yeah,
Hugh
Hugh
Jackman.
Jackman. Fucking the guy that plays Wolverine.
They don't got the money for that.
I would have preferred.
Well, actually,
Yes,
Cap,
the fuck they
Cap,
do it to
Cap.
HBO.
Yeah, sorry.
What are you
Cap,
talking
Cap,
about?
Sorry, Cap. Pedro Pascal probably is getting more money than Hugh Jackman
I would have
did
preferred.
in his previous movies.
I would have.
Dude,
I would have
If they
preferred.
made Hugh Grant Joel,
I would have preferred
Hmm.
Negan. Like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. He could have done it too, at least.
I think maybe. But like when I'm thinking of Joel as a real man, like Hugh, like look at imagine how Hugh Jackman looked in Logan. That's fucking Joel.
That's 100%
Oh, yeah.
Joel. 100% Joel.
Yeah, grizzled old guy.
100%.
That's
Joel.
fucking Joel.
100% Joel. All I see
Pedro Pascal. Like, what? Okay.
all I see is a Mexican, bro.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, dude.
Me
Like,
amo-
like,
me
I
amo-
don't see a white guy.
Me
I
amo
see a
Joel
Mexican,
Miller.
dude. If you want to, if we're race
We're gonna
swapping,
get fucking kicked off.
I swear. This is the episode where we just like go off the rails and just shoot through all that shit. We're just
Listen,
not
man,
gonna
every-
censor
every
anymore. We're
Mex-
tired of it.
Every Mexican
Yeah,
person.
we're tired of
every,
getting
every
bullied.
Mexican.
We wanna be able to say
hold on.
whatever we.
Every Mexican person I met is not about all that crap.
Yeah, no.
Like you
Yeah,
know that
of
little
course.
Latinx shit. They're all against that Latinx
Yeah.
crap.
I mean, of course they see like firsthand what that kind of shit does to their
Yes,
country.
yeah.
So they don't want that shit at all.
And the ideologies and traditionality coming from their own countries, they see this shit. They're like, what the fuck are they going on? Right?
Yeah.
It's gonna seem kind of crazy to them. But yeah, I don't know how long we've been recording.
I don't think it's been that long.
I don't think it's been that long. I think it's been like 30-something
Yeah,
minutes.
go see how.
Listen, this is an unpopular opinion. I don't know how it is.
31
Joel,
minutes.
Joel is wrong.
Joel is what?
Joel's wrong in the
About
game.
what?
About killing all the doctors. He's wrong.
Oh, but
Mm.
that's why it's good.
I
Here's the thing. This is why The Last of Us is so good. If you were a father and your child was about to get just killed.
Yeah.
Okay, they're literally gonna split her head open and take a piece of her brain out.
Yeah.
And they didn't even give you a choice, and they didn't give her a choice.
Yeah.
They're probably like, "Oh, we're just gonna run some tests." They knocked her out, and they're just gonna kill her. For the betterment of humanity, I get that. But you, as a father, what would trigger in your head? Listen, he already lost a kid. He already feels like for the 20 years from when his first daughter died to Ellie, all he's felt like is, I'm not good enough. I couldn't protect my own child. Think
Oh.
about, keep that in your head
Oh.
and go into that situation.
I've went all through all this. There are three things. Number one, she volunteered. Number two, she's not his real daughter. Number three,
That doesn't matter to him.
hold on. I understand where he's coming from because he lost his actual daughter. Number one, voluntary. Number two, not his real daughter. Number three, they said there's a chance that she won't make it through the procedure. Number four, you traded billions of
BS.
lives to one.
I know that.
I'm just saying.
But that's what makes it so good. Was his decision and the consequences it led to in the second game.
Bro, what if they found the cure?
We're thinking about what if. No, this is a story. This is about like weighty decisions, mistakes made, and the consequences.
Yeah, what was the consequence from getting battered over the head with a fucking golf club?
He fucking got
by-
brutally murdered.
By goddamn.
He got brutally
Arnold
murdered.
Schwarzenegger.
He got
How do you say
brutally
it?
fucking murdered, and you love him anyway because you played him the first game as him. He made a mistake, but you love him as like a father figure because you wish you had a father like that because he just fucking saved your ass no matter what. Like that is a passionate man. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like he said, "Fuck the world. I'm choosing my daughter." That's what was going on in his head because he doesn't. After everything he'd been through, right? Think about his view on the world. He doesn't give a fuck about people. If he loves one thing, he'll let the world burn for it. I get that. That's a passionate man, right?
You know,
and so
that's actually like his choice was the most human choice.
yes,
Right? And then
yes,
in our society now we're trying to like steer away from human to save the human. We have this idea, this
of what's
altruistic
best
thing
for everyone.
of what's best for everyone, but that becomes like the ways we do it tends to become less human centric
Guys,
in order to save the human
this is
race.
the-
You
this
know,
is the extreme, though.
it kind of like connects
You
to
just-
the other
you
shit.
just-
You know, it's so weird how
It
it
does.
connects.
You
No,
just
it does, it
doomed
does.
the only conscious fucking race in the entire
No,
galaxy to
they
extinction.
they could still survive.
You don't
It's
know if we're
just-
the only conscious fucking things.
Okay, in the world,
Universe.
only in
What?
our world.
on
Wait,
Earth.
wait. So like, they don't know exactly if Ellie was the only girl.
They
She's
don't
just
know
one.
that.
She's just one of them.
They don't know that, but like the chances, right?
Mhm.
The chances they
We're
find
gonna
another
find
girl
another
that
one.
she uniquely adapted to that
Right,
situation, right? So they want to go and hurry up and use her to like help people.
Right. But chances are, if she can adapt, there's other humans who've also adapted.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, eventually
over time,
some
there's
kid
gonna
is
be
gonna
there's
come
gonna be
along.
there's gonna be people who adapt,
Yeah,
and then those
that's-
people are gonna die out, right?
Oh,
and so then now we have a new race of humans who are
Yes.
adapted to the fucking
Yeah, so let's
Like
just,
like
let's
when
just,
Ellie has a kid. Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
right.
Ellie has a kid. That fucking kid, and she's probably not gonna have a kid.
Yeah,
she's
because
lesbian.
she's lesbian. Yeah.
But
Force
if
that
she had a fucking
Put a turkey base in her, right?
fucking get that shit nice and full.
No
Let
cream
me get
pies.
them fluids,
No-
Ellie.
Oh god.
Oh,
I need to make
God.
a genetically adapted kid
oh my god.
that will survive these goddamn shrooms.
So fuck everybody that
So let
can't
me stick
adapt.
this turkey baster in there real quick.
Fuck every.
I'm just kidding.
Fuck everybody that can't adapt.
Unfortunately,
off the cuff
unfortunately, that is
Over
nature. That,
one chick.
unfortunately, that's nature, bro.
Listen, bro, I don't care.
But anyway, I mean that led to a whole game of just revenge and learning from it, right? I mean, I think Last of Us 1 and 2 are goddamn like masterpieces in their story and their overarching messages and everything that goes on with the characters. Like, no game is ballsier than The Last of Us 2. People hate the game for what it did. I love the game for what it did. It had balls, right? It puts you halfway through the game and makes you play as the person you hate the most, and then seeks their perspective and connects it back at the end. Like, no other fucking game does that. Like, that was just done masterfully. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Last of Us 2 is up there, like top 3 games I've ever played.
I haven't played either of them.
Hands fucking down. Hands fucking down.
That's just not my type of game. But I just know the story and
People were hating on Last of Us 2 because they fucking went and like seeked out a spoiler that they should have never have done.
Bro, okay, when
And they found out about it before they played the game.
Hold on, you're telling me this fucking badass Joel gets fucking murdered over the head with a fucking
That's not how it happens.
golf club?
That's not how it happens. When everybody's down and he's not expecting it. Spoiler alert. And I hate to relive it in my
Yeah,
head.
I don't want to.
Spoiler alert, how many years has it been?
Well, he
I
has
haven't played it, and I plan to play it.
Bro.
Dude,
Brother.
listen to me. Listen, I don't want to downplay this moment because what happened in that game made me depressed for like 2 weeks straight. Like, I was fucked up. They don't hold back. They don't hold back in that game.
Damn.
They don't
Really?
hold back in that game. Like, I don't know if you want me to say it, but I don't know. You tell me.
You played Mortal Kombat 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know when Quan Chi's fatality where he rips off the guy's leg and beats him over the head with it?
Oh god.
All right.
Okay, well, it's not that, but it's terrible to see.
Just
Alright.
switch out the leg with a golf club.
All right. It seems
Okay, so she okay, so all of a sudden, right? You're playing as Ellie, right? And then you hear these yells. So they're Joel's yells coming from the basement in the first part of like Last of Us 2. You go in there, right? Like, you go in there, and this is what happens. You save the girl that kills Joel. She's coming after that camp because the main doctor Joel kills, his daughter is out for him for revenge. Okay? So the head doctor that was going to do the procedure on Ellie to get that like adaptogenic shit from her brain, Joel kills everyone, including her father, in that hospital. Saves Ellie, goes. Years later, she's coming after Joel. Joel saves her life when you're playing as him. I think playing as him in the game. I don't know. But like in the beginning of the game, there's this whole like intro part. He saves her, and then they all get away together, and they're in this room, and the air starts getting real weird. They start asking him questions and shit. Out of nowhere, the girl just blows out Joel's kneecap with a shotgun.
Oh my god.
He's on the ground like screaming. Ellie comes in. They fucking force her down. She's watching Joel, and then the girl that hates Joel goes over and beats his head in with a fucking club. You see it all.
So you
And it's like, I'm here playing this game. I didn't know Joel was gonna die. I didn't, right? Because like I didn't go on social media or like stick with gaming shit, so like it wasn't spoiled to me.
Right,
So
right.
this was fresh. They gaslighted my ass because if you go play the Last of Us 2 trailer, at the end of the trailer, it shows Joel being like, "Oh, I got you, baby girl," at the fucking end. So I didn't think he was gonna die.
Yeah.
Like, at least not in the beginning, like that. I was fucking distraught. I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Right? I get filled with rage. I'm just like, I'm gonna find her and fucking kill her. Right? Right? Because like Joel made a horrible decision, but you still love the man.
Yeah.
You still love the
Oh
man.
wait, so it is a horrible decision.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's horrible, but
It's a horrible but understandable decision.
Understandable.
But it is horrible. I mean,
Ass.
I mean, if you're sitting here as not Joel, you're gonna be like, "You see one person over all of us, fuck you, man." Like, of course we're gonna hate him. I get it, but I also get Joel. That's the whole point of The Last of Us, is to understand these people, where they're coming from, and their perspective.
Bro, he literally disrespected her decision. She wanted to do
He
it.
doesn't care. He's her
That- that-
father.
that doesn't
And
matter.
he
doesn't
hold
father.
on.
He's her
He
father.
goes into this hospital, turns into Doom Eternal, starts
Yes.
fucking slaughtering doctors,
Yes.
not soldiers.
Joel's a fucking
doctors.
forced to be. No. He
Doctors.
kills soldiers too. He
Yeah,
kills them all.
no, kill the soldiers. Killing doctors that knew how to cure this shit.
And use
Possibly.
guns too.
Tells Ellie, fuck you, fuck
Damn.
your decision. I'm selfish. I want my fake daughter. I'm gonna save you.
But
That's not how he sees it.
but like here's how I see it, bro. Like as a man, as a father, as a husband, right? The people in your circle, fuck the world
That is your
and
world.
protect the family. That
Yes,
is the
that
number
is your
one
world.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. That's number one thing. No matter what happens outside, it's your family that lives. Even if you guys are the last fucking
Yeah.
family
Bro,
to
but you
exist.
take it too far when you disrespect their decision. She literally
Fuck-
wanted
yeah,
to
yeah.
do it.
Fuck
Listen,
the
what the
decision.
fuck?
As a parent
fuck
figure,
the decision.
as a parent figure, right? As a parent figure, you go fuck what the kid
Yeah,
thinks.
yeah.
Oh
It's my
God.
job to protect my
Yeah,
child.
Yeah, same with the
Protect
same with
her
the,
from her own decision. That wasn't a bad decision.
if my 14-year-old daughter was like, I want to do this, and it risked her life, I'm gonna be like, I don't fucking care what you think.
It's saving
You're-
everyone. I
you're
don't
gonna-
give a fuck.
You're gonna overwrite
Yeah,
her decision.
Yeah, 100%.
She's like, I'm gonna go jump off this building because it's my decision. You're gonna
Yes.
be like, no, I'm your father.
That's
That's what you'd
different.
say.
Yes,
You'd
that
say,
is
no,
different.
I'm your
Yeah,
father.
That
And you
is
just
different.
Yes, it's not.
She's
different.
not committing suicide. It's a
She's
procedure.
saving the world. I get it.
She's saving the world by
Dude,
committing suicide.
Joel being who he is, losing a daughter, seeing the world for what it was before the world went to shit, then seeing the world and people
Yes.
and their nature
Yes.
while it was in its shit phase. Of course, he doesn't give a fuck about anyone. He's seen like men do terrible things, what their terrible things they were going to do to Ellie, like the guy in the fucking what do you call people that fucking beat people?
Cannibal.
Yeah, he went to a cannibal town, and the fucking leader of the cannibal town was gonna fucking rape Ellie. Like, this is what we're seeing.
You're just looking at the bad.
Well, yeah, I know.
Okay,
And there's
okay,
good
okay,
too.
okay.
There's his brother. There's this whole town of good people. I get it.
Place yourself in this situation.
I would trade Ellie for the world.
You wanna close your eyes, right, and imagine you see this chick, right?
Yeah.
She's your fucking like you had a daughter 20 years earlier.
And Joel didn't
right?
care
You-
about her at
you-
first.
Yeah, he
didn't
didn't
care
he
about
really
her at
didn't.
first.
Yeah.
Right? You had a daughter 20 years earlier. You watched your wife give birth to this fucking baby.
Yep.
Right? That baby, your baby got killed.
Yep, gun
Right?
down. Yep.
Killed.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
20 years later, now you meet now through years of just being this fucking savage, murdering niggas. Right? All you see is darkness. Right? Now you see a little glimmer of light in this young girl, this innocence, right?
Yeah.
That you saw that you like see similar to your previous daughter, right?
Yeah.
Now you've gone and bonded with this girl. She ends up being the key to the thing. You're gonna go and sacrifice her. Is that the thing?
Yes.
For the betterment of humanity.
So you're gonna dim out the rest of the world's light for your own selfish light.
but that,
Dude,
but
dude,
that
that's
wasn't
also
guaranteed.
That's not guaranteed.
That's
either.
not what that wasn't guaranteed either.
Like people.
By
like,
the time of the second game, did they find it? Did they
no,
find another
even,
person?
even at that moment.
no, there's
all they
actually still
knew-
a chance that Ellie might turn her like self into fireflies for the cure.
Oh, so go fuck yourself, Joel. Anyways. See my point? Like, bro.
Maybe, but that's not the point. That's not the like. There's no pointlessness to this.
It's in the
there's,
moment.
There's
because, like,
decisions and consequences.
it's because like as the person watching the story, we have benefits of going to the past and going to the future.
Yeah.
But in the moment is the only thing that exists for us and for characters. So as they move, that this is the only thing that moves, right? So it's like That's all they had to deal with in that situation. You know what I mean?
I've had this debate countless thousands of times. No one's been able to convince me otherwise. There's absolutely no way.
Hey,
you can
dude,
do
that's
that.
fine. I see your perspective, and I see the perspective of like him as a father
Yeah.
too.
'Cause
Like,
you-
here's the thing. Like, you innately like if you're not, you innately like a part of you wants to care for a kid. You know what I mean? Like if I just saw like a family right there, and then the mother and the father got shot, and there was this like little boy or little girl. Like, you're not just gonna leave.
You're not
that
gonna
kid.
just leave.
You're gonna like take that kid in and take care of that
Right,
kid.
yeah, exactly.
Like, just naturally, right?
Naturally.
And then you cast like that's my daughter sort of onto that child. You know what I mean? Like, it's like a natural thing. It's not like unrealistic.
It'd be different if Ellie didn't want to do it and they forced her, but she volunteered. And by him killing doctors, he gets fucking clubbed over the head. By guess what? By doing that, he took somebody else's daughter away from her father.
Are you
Well, yeah,
sure
yeah,
they
yeah,
let
yeah.
Ellie know too? I don't know if they actually told her like you're gonna die if we do this. I think they really like we're gonna run some
Yeah,
tests.
they didn't tell her
They said
anything.
there's a possibility she might die. That wasn't even confirmed. They didn't say it's 100% lethal.
They said it was a possibility that she might die, but like
They're
they
gonna fuck-
opened the possibility that she might live. And they said, and then they said, "Hey, we're gonna run some tests." That means that she wasn't gonna die right there. So she's like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah. Listen,
Like, it's
they
just-
were gonna cut her head open and take a piece of her brain out.
It's just lobotomy.
Just lobotomy.
It's illegal. It's
Die.
illegal.
It's gonna take out your pineal gland. It's like not too crazy.
It's illegal, but it's fine.
She's gonna die. She was gonna die.
You might end up with Down syndrome. It's alright. You're gonna
But
look
you
like the
live.
Ellie from the TV show, but it's fine.
But you, oh damn, that's fucked.
Just screw that head back on, that big 5 head.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Here's your spiritual daughter back.
God,
Drooling at the mouth,
This-
heads looking,
this-
eyes looking opposite
Dude,
directions.
you
and
just
shit.
it would have been better if you just killed her.
this episode is
You
gonna be our digital footprint to get us fucking destroyed. Later.
Oh no, there's gonna be some
No,
censors,
it's-
right?
yeah,
There's
this is
gonna be some bleeps here and there, right?
I'm just saying.
Hopefully.
Like, I get where he's coming from. It's his daughter that he really cares for, but she volunteered, and I understand the emotional connection because he hasn't had that in 20 years.
Dude, if your biological daughter volunteered and she had to save the world for some fucking reason, would you just allow it?
Bro, right now at this very moment, I trade my mother, I trade my father, I trade my sisters, I trade my girlfriend.
Nice. Wow.
Bro, it is the fucking planet. You are taking away everybody's
Okay.
chance.
Okay. It's one thing. Okay.
I would trade myself.
Okay, it's one thing. It's
Well, yeah,
one
you
thing
trade
if it's
yourself.
it's one thing if it's guaranteed, but this one you don't even know. You don't even know if it's guaranteed.
That's another thing with the like choice in that game. It's like more kids could come along. That's a possibility.
Right.
It could have not worked. That's a possibility. Like, we just
Okay,
don't know.
Add in that thing that where it's not guaranteed and there's a possibility that there's more out there. We're just jumping on the first fucking solution that we see,
We're desperate. We need a cure.
and we
right?
need your family.
Yeah.
Would you?
Fuck
And
that.
what if you found out that you didn't need to sacrifice your family because there was something else out there?
Right, and there's these what ifs.
Right.
And like that's gonna make a father be like, oh, well, maybe you don't need to kill my kid.
Could we look for more options? Could we try it harder? Could
Okay,
we not
okay.
snuff out
Would-
a life?
No, we're gonna kill your
Right,
daughter.
exactly.
Would I be
Why
like?
don't you just sit
Would
there?
would I
Yeah.
be like as soon as
Go on.
as soon as they pitch the idea, I'm not gonna grab my daughter and fucking chuck her at them. Like, yo, let's go. I'm gonna think it out. But what I'm saying is, if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna trade
Gonna
their
be
mother,
like, no
brother.
daughter, no baggage. Fuck this bitch.
Who's gonna be your pack mule?
Oh man! Wow.
What I'm saying is,
Less weight.
if you don't do it, somebody else is gonna trade their mother, brother, sister, father to do this shit. So somebody's gonna sacrifice somebody to do this
Hey,
procedure.
someone, but not me. Listen.
Because you're selfish.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
This is how humans selfishness.
You
Selfishness
survive by
is needed.
doing a planet.
Being being altruistic serves no one.
It does serve.
Selfishness serves this.
How's being altruistic not serving anybody?
This is the paradox. This is the
Being
paradox.
overly altruistic.
Overly, yes, but
Overly altruistic.
Yes. Yes, being overly altruistic, but in a sense, being altruistic is being overly altruistic.
Well, I mean, the definition and it's, I guess, yes, I understand, but like what we're saying is don't be people's like doormat.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
sure, but like in a sense where like you striving for equality
take selfish
through
like-
like the entire fucking planet, we'll end up dooming the entire population.
Are you still like pinning this on The Last of Us? Because this does not fit at all.
It connects.
No, it doesn't.
It connects.
We're not looking for equality.
connects.
We're not
Excuse
looking
me.
for equality.
my
we're
teeth
I'm
got
just
that
I'm just
burp.
saying
we're
equality.
trying to stop extinction.
I'm just saying equality. I'm just saying like altruism, just by itself, right? There's multiple aspects to being altruistic.
Let's say a fucking meteor is coming to the world,
I'm-
and it's gonna destroy everybody unless you throw your daughter, who has this fucking magical forehead that'll shatter her, but she'll die in the process.
Magical
You're gonna say fuck the world?
I'm gonna say fuck the world.
There
bro.
could possibly be other girls with magical foreheads, but she's the one that 90% chance she can do it.
No, this is more of a time sensitive
Time. Hey, fuck the world.
because there's no
bro.
time to go look for other
Listen.
meteor,
Listen. The material.
meteorite 5-head girls.
Listen. I believe that there's a world beyond the material. When the world blows up, we
Oh, dear
will go
God.
somewhere else, huh?
That's a what if, brother.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I can definitely see Joel's reasoning on that.
Hanging on to a few more seconds.
Fuck the world, baby
fuck
girl.
it.
It's just you and me.
Let's get one last hug.
That was a beautiful game, bro. It's the most emotional fucking roller coaster I've ever.
Yeah.
Like, ever. It's the best emotional, deep ass piece of entertainment I have ever come across.
For me, that was Red Dead.
Fuck no. Well, I think Red Dead is sick. I love that game.
Red Dead 2.
I love both of them. But like,
Well, which ending?
No-
Which
nothing-
ending did you get?
nothing touches Last of Us 1 and 2 as far as like deepness and shit. But like, well, on 2?
Yeah.
On 2, I got fucking Arthur.
Deer or wolf?
I don't know what that means.
Like when he dies. Did
He,
you see a deer or did you see a wolf? Like what was this there? Was
I don't-
that
I don't
night or
remember.
was there a sun?
it was night. It was at night.
So you
I
got the
don't
bad
know.
ending.
I didn't do shit. That was a good
So like
ending.
you know when he dies at the end, he like looks over, he sees a spirit animal. If it's a wolf, it's a bad ending. If it's a deer, it's a good ending.
I don't. It was at nighttime. Maybe it was a wolf. I don't remember the animal.
Like were you
He dies anyway.
were you an outlaw? Or were you
Arthur
an-
gets that.
Were you an outlaw?
Goddess.
But wait, what is seeing a wolf or seeing a deer change the story?
It's
wow,
like
how's it
were
change
you
the
an, were you did you stick to being an asshole outlaw? Or did you go through your redemption story to try to change everything that you did in the past?
Yeah, but you die in the end.
But you die in the end.
Right, but the thing is, like,
The only difference is night
it's
and day in two
a,
animals.
it's one of the best redemption arcs. I'm talking about the animal just symbolizes what you got in the end,
Okay.
but like the whole lead up to it is his redemption story. And if it's all about him being scared to die, and he sits there with a nun. I don't know if you remember. And he's like crying. He's like, "I'm scared to die," and then she tells you, "Oh, you're a good guy. You're not. Whatever, depending on your choices." And it's nice because he goes from this asshole outlaw to finding every single person he fucked over and trying to do his best to help them out. And that's what got me because I don't know any other good redemption stories like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
It just depends on what you connect with. It seems like you really connect with the father-daughter thing, father-son.
Father-kid thing. Yeah.
I don't get that same connection. Like with Kratos, I'm like, fuck Atreus, I don't care. Fuck the kid, I don't care. I just use him as a fucking ragdoll.
I don't know. I think once a man's gotten past his own personal story, it now becomes about the kid, and that's where highlights of mistakes and strengths of the father, like need to be like taught to the kid, and then that right there.
I'm not saying I
There's a
don't.
lot,
I
you know what I
appreciate that story. I appreciate that kind of story.
Yeah.
I just like, I'm not there yet. I'm like, fuck you, boy.
Boy.
Like I like Ghost of Tsushima more.
I think Ghosts. They're both really good games. I definitely like God of War a lot.
I like the solo guy trying to save. The
I see.
country type of deal. And like I prefer the old God of War.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like, it's just subjective. It's just like what you
It is.
prefer.
It is all subject. It's all like the story and
Like,
like.
better story,
Prefer.
the new God of War. 100%. Because the old God of War was just Kratos on fucking 10 with rage mode on.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had L3 and R3 held the whole time, throughout the whole fucking game. Yeah. I prefer redemption stories or like revenge stories.
Yeah, they're very pure.
Yeah. very easy.
They don't
Yeah.
try and do a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
you got one thing you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's what you do.
That's
Murder.
fueled by your fucking like
Right.
rage or
Vengeance.
guilt or whatever, right?
Fine, vengeance. You finished the game, right? Of Ghost of Tsushima?
Yeah.
I haven't, so I'll spoil.
Yeah,
Spoiler,
the
I'm
ending.
not-
The ending is what ties the whole game together.
I just have a feeling.
Beautiful shit.
I have a feeling that his
I love
uncle
that.
is going to turn on him.
Well, you'll have to find out. Maybe not. Maybe he. It's a choice based game. Different things happen depending on what you do.
Is it?
Yeah.
All
You'll get a different
It
ending.
is. It is.
so far, it's just X and circle. And there's not
It
really
is-
that
Yeah,
much
but you'll
dialogue.
get different.
Let's just keep it, because I'm all about unadulterated like don't fuck with my experience. I'm not gonna say shit because like every second is a sort of like journey, right? So like
Okay, I appreciate that. But all I'm saying is from what I'm looking at, he's gonna be like, "You have no honor. You are not the samurai anymore. Let's duel." That's what I'm seeing because he's doing all this stealthy shit and he's like stabbing people in the back.
hey man,
I even thought he was gonna join the Mongols, his uncle. Like earlier on when he was in the first prison.
that's
thought
what
he was gonna
that's
talk
what I
him into
thought
it.
too. My brain was going that kind of direction too, but it didn't make sense for the Japanese shit. It's like they're all about their own shit. But yeah,
Jin is it?
is there anything you wanna add?
No, what was
I think we've reached.
we?
The
No, we
climax.
were just fucking going on.
Yeah. I think we've reached the climax.
The most like in tune with our channel we talked about is like the complexity of Joel and like the kind of man he is and
The race swapping.
like the weird shit with race swapping in movies and how it sort of waters down things for most people that are alive right now. So
Yeah, it does. We went off into video
it's odd.
games.
It's odd. I mean, a lot of people from like a couple years ago that enjoyed that shit kind of like changed their minds too. You know, like I see like old people all about this new shit because they were just like, whatever. You don't beat it, join it. I think it's fine. Whatever. Like, you know, just kind of whatever. Like people that don't really think deeply. So who knows? I don't know like who's in the majority if you're either with or
but then again,
not
this-
about this like
Well, look at the ratings. I
this
think
weird
I think I
political
think
push on
I think
movies.
the majority doesn't like this shit.
But then again, all this kind of crazy shit kind of started in the 80s anyway. So
yeah. The shit's
they're gonna be down.
80s.
Whoa! It went full swing in the 80s.
Huh? Do we watch the same movies?
Anyway, it's not the movies. I'm talking about like historical shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm
The
connected.
shit started going down.
Because
Okay.
at least all right. Let me just give you a peer into my brain, right? Because like my brain is working through connections with movies, the connections of fictional stuff, how they're telling their stories, and how history is actually happening. Because if you know anything about predictive programming, this all ties in. Every story they shit out, it's somehow connected to how they want you to think. What you consume is who you are. And on that, we end this episode.
Remember, everyone,
Stay top,
get top.